And we're back.
Thank you for everyone tuning in to Friday Night Magic here at Parker Banner Kent Wayne. This is Modern Format. We have Corey Skinnon on Mono Green Tron and Dallas Robinson on 4-color Yorion. Tron is actually one of the matchups that is favored against Yorion. Yorion's real big in the current meta, taking down a lot of the format staples like Death Shadow. With the banning of Luris actually didn't help either. But, as you know, Green Tron has a really, really decent matchup against Evoke Elementals. I mean, they're all colored, so Hugin hits them all. Karn the Great Creator is fantastic against them. A lot of good cards. A lot of good cards against 4-color. I don't know who the villain is in this one, though.
I'm working on some settings here, folks. Trying to lower down this background noise.
Unfortunately, we lack the funds to be a channel fireball where we have our own little soundproof booth.
Yeah, we are currently surrounded by all the players.
And this place is currently packed, literally to capacity. And it's a larger shop, too. It's going to be 5 rounds tonight. We have 22 players total, which is a really good showing for a Friday Night Magic. Just Modern, but we have Legacy fired behind us as well. And a large draft pool, and Commander players as far as the eye can see.
So I changed some settings there. Would chat be able to tell me how the background noise is sounding right now? Anybody in the chat? Make this a little interactive here. I sound louder, thank you. I realized I had a volume knob on my side that was not currently working, but we have Corey Skinnon here playing the Urza's power plant. He's been on Mono Green Tron for the last few years. His favorite thing to say, he says it about 85 times a day, is Tron Best Deck.
Looks like we're probably going to see an Ancient Stirrings, yeah. Which might find him his 3rd Tron piece, which pretty much we're off to the races at that point. What did he find? Yeah, he found it.
There's the line.
Just the standard turn 3 Tron. I don't think 4-color has a whole lot that it can do. I see a prismatic ending in his hand. A lightning bolt. None of that is fantastic against Tron. Oh, I see an Omnath and a Coatl. Ice Fang Coatl.
And look, he had a prismatic ending as well. But depending on what he plays next turn, I do see. Let's see, does Corey have a.
He's got an O-Stone. I can't.
I see his Tronland Forest. It's just stopped shuffling for a second.
There's an O-Stone in there. I saw it.
I swear. I seen it.
I think I see Karn the Great. Oh, no, it's Karn Liberated. Ooh.
Yeah, he doesn't play Karn the Great Creator. So if he does have the Tron Liberated, the Karn Liberated, I do see him playing his 3rd Tron land, playing Karn Liberated, and probably exiling
a land. Yeah. But, I mean, that does put it in bolt range, but I don't think he cares at this point. So every single card he draws, for the most part, is just going to be backbreaking.
All right, Dallas goes down to 17.
What is he? Oh, he's holding up for the Coatl. Guaranteed. But...
So see, Coatl, prismatic ending, is that a Fury?
No, that's a lightning bolt. There's the Karn Liberated. He's going to go ahead and probably down tick on that Triome. Should make sense to me.
Big Karn, little dice.
No, he's going to plus.
Oh, plus it. Smart.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it's no rush. There's virtually nothing this 4-color deck can do I guess to resolve Karn the Great, or Karn Liberated. There's so many Karns. Why do they keep printing this guy? I remember when Karn's Scion of Urza was good.
Yeah, for the few weeks until Karn the Great Creator was printed. As you know, Karn the Great Creator shuts off activated abilities of artifacts that your opponents control, and Mike here plays nothing but artifact decks.
Yes, in every format and almost every archetype I've played, if it has lots of artifacts in it, I'm in.
His favorite type of cereal is Artifactos.
Cheerios. Remember that deck? I played that one too. I remember when I was able to outrace Storm back when Cheerios was big. I'd go off a turn before him and they'd get so mad. You can't be faster than me. I'm the fastest decker in the format. Oh man, I'm so glad Storm's not a thing right now. Can't say I'm a fan of that deck either. But I mean, at least it's faster than 4-color decks, which are currently dominating. Actually, it did pretty well with the Star City Games Dallas tournaments, like both of them, which is gross. I was going to down tick with no target on that Teferi. He has a Fury in his hand, a Lightning Bolt, Omnath, the last card. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we got the star. He's still got that Oblivion Stone in his hand. What's he gonna do with it though? What does he need to? Yeah, it's 2 lands, star, Oblivion Stone. So he's gonna go ahead and just start churning through some of these eggs right here. Trying to draw just about anything. I mean, he could just. Oh, that's a Blastone. Not really relevant in this matchup, but he doesn't need anything other than that Karn Liberated. So if he downticks on that Triome, it's already backbreaking. But what will he do? Play the Forest. Probably throw out that Oblivion Stone. But what will he do from here? Okay, he's going to downtick on something. Oh, he's up. He's plussing. He's going to restart the game. He'll have Prismatic Ending on the ready.
Yeah, so you see Dallas drew a counterspell for turn, Lightning Bolt. Fury looks like he's thinking about pitching the Omnath. What's that last card of his hand?
I can't tell. It's red though, I think. It has red in it.
Oh, he hits Karn from 13 loyalty down to 12. It did so much damage there.
This guy's got a clock. Is that another bolt? It's just gonna pass. Draw. I can't tell what core.
It looks like he drew either a map.
There's another star. I mean, just about any big of a hitter on that G-Tron land. He's not really drawing anything good, but I mean, like I said, I'm surprised he's not trying to get the lands off the battlefield. If he just started downticking on his lands, because he's just bluffing. There's zero pressure from the 4-color side, so he can afford to do that, but I would start going after lands.
Yeah, especially since it seems like he missed 2 land drops.
Yeah.
Definitely keeping him out of Omnath range.
He's going to bolt the Karn, and then he's going to attack him for 1 again.
Let's see, he attacks for 1. Maybe he's hoping to draw an Ephemerate?
So he drew a land, and now he can play Omnath. I mean, he'll lose the Omnath virtually instantly. But I at least draw him a card.
Before he's thinking about what lands he has in hand.
Drew Ragavan off that Omnath. Oh, he's gonna He's gonna pop that Oblivion Stone, I think, and then he's gonna start going after lands. That would be smart. That is a...
And drew another Tron land for turn. So I see here popping the Yellowstone and then down taking Karn on the Triumph would probably be the best bet.
Yeah, because that takes him off of a lot. But I think he's gonna plus again.
Let's see what he gives up, because he currently has Fury, Agavan, and that one mystery card. We don't know exactly what it is.
Fury and... Is that an Unholy Heat? Drew another Fury. And... yeah, it looks like an Unholy Heat to me, like a foil Unholy Heat. I wasn't even aware 4-color decks were playing Unholy Heat.
Oh, if he restarts the game now, he's going to restart the game with Ragavan in play. Ooh. Restart the game.
That would be miserable. Is that a Thragtusk? Oh, that's Silver Scry. He's going to get another land.
Probably going to get Sanctum of Ugin here.
Yeah.
In case he does draw a big creature or colorless spell, he can sack to that.
I have to say, this is one of the times where I'm actually rooting for Tron. I'll probably be crucified for that, but I'm fine with this. Totally fine with this. He's gone Holy Heat for 2. Guess he's afraid of that game restart. There's Fury. It's just gonna eat the Karn's just gonna go down on it. Probably a wrong choice of words on that one. a single who wins? A $5,000 modern deck or one liberated boy?
One pantless boy. Okay, we have expressive iteration here, so you could probably draw into something land, abundant growth,
land.
So, not much going on there.
Wow.
He does get a redraw with the abundant growth.
It's funny because Tron isn't even caring about, going after the lane. He's just going to pack it up.
Pack it in. Let me begin. Words of Boston favorites. I don't remember their names. I'm old.
That's not Cypress Hill, is it?
No. It's, the people that sang Jump Around.
That is Jump Around.
Yeah. Hey, chat, help us out here. Who's saying Jump Around?
Somebody Google it.
You sound like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
I don't know why Inspector Gadget just reminded me of the new Sonic movie. But apparently the Sonic movie's pretty good.
I've heard only good things.
So all of you Sega Genesis fans who played Sonic the Hedgehog growing up, I'm not going to recommend watching it, but I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see what it's about. Ah, yes, House of Pain. With their smash hit, Jump Around. And that's it. Unless you count anything Uncle Cracker recorded on his own. Dreamcast. I had a Dreamcast. I've had 2. My dad doesn't know what a Dreamcast is. We're going here into game 2. Corey Skinnon is up 1-0 against Dallas Robinson. Corey on mono green Tron, Dallas Robinson here on 4-color Yorion. Kind of happy he didn't restart the game, because then we'd be going back into game 1. And our first feature match player, Vinny Sino, earlier sat down next to me and left his bottle of water. And I'm going to drink it. Thank you, Vinny.
Oh, yeah. And we're back. Sorry, I had to get up and take care of something.
Along with Modern and Legacy and all the Commander players that are going on.
House of Pain. That's the name of the band.
Parker Bander Kenton Wayne also has Youth Standard. Anybody can play 17 and under. If you can hold the deck, shuffle it, you can play. And Mike's son is currently playing in the Youth Standard. Have to go check up on him real quick.
Yeah, I actually had a Dreamcast growing up too. I only had House of the Dead and Oddworld Abe's Exodus. I think that's what it was.
I had access to all the games because, there was a site you can just. There's a bunch of chat rooms and you can just download games.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing a lot of Power Stone.
I don't think I ever tried that one.
Oh, Power Stone. Picture Super Smash Brothers, but fun.
I mean, it's the old, like the first two Smash Brothers, 64 and Melee. I played so much of, but then I never got into Brawl or anything after that. So actually, here at Parker Banner Kent Wayne, we have a large youth league. I mean, right now there's 16 kids under the age of 16 playing Standard, which is ridiculous. I think we have the largest youth league probably in the country here. But yeah, my son's playing Esper Vehicles.
Artifacts. Look at that. Runs in the family.
It does. They inherited it from me. I won't be having my kids playing them control decks. Not allowed in my house.
Alright, so it looks like we have a turn 1 abundant growth here from Dallas.
Looked like he was going to fetch the 12.
I'm assuming he's going to get a breeding pool.
He's trying to find it.
Little does he know what's in his hand. Ah, breeding pool. There, I knew it. Somebody owes me $1.
Oh man, he's gonna draw a card off that abundant growth, and then we'll see what happens from there. Looks like Corey's. I can't tell if he's got Tron in his hand. I think he might have
he has
Tron.
mine on the field.
I see a tower. If you saw a power play, yeah, he's
There's
got
a tower.
it. He's just got Tron.
Actually, I think that's another mine in hand.
No, I see a power play. It's hidden behind the tower. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Tower, yeah, power play.
So I see Oblivion Stone and Karn. Or no, is that Karn? What is that?
Yeah, of course that's Karn.
Yeah, that is
Why
Karn.
would you not have Karn? Right, Spreading Seas the tower, which is
And
one
this
move in Corey's hand.
Spreading
because,
cheeks.
Spreading cheeks. Most of the time, Tron players will hold off their tower to play last.
But Corey has a second tower in his
Yeah,
hand.
so he pretty much baited out the Spreading Seas, which I don't know how he knew he had it. X-ray vision.
So Stearns. Oh, he's going to force a negation, but little does he know, it does not matter.
You've been had.
Nice 4-color deck.
Let's see, Abundant Growth, Quaddle, and is that a prismatic ending?
Yes. Which is going to do him no help this game. Normally 4-color decks, maybe keep 1 or 2 in the deck, but they'll board out the rest. I mean, it's not really good against much, except like an early map. But here's Karn liberated.
Dallas should have held on to that force negation. Oh
no, he chooses to uptick, yeah. I'm surprised he's not going after the land base, because if he goes after that Triome, it puts him so far behind. It won't even matter, like, if he bolts your Karn, it doesn't matter, because he's down land, and it's down an important land at that.
And Abundant Growth says the land taps for any color, correct?
Yeah, it does. So, yeah, I mean, he could have gone after that, too, and it stops any blink activation. He's going to cast that. Did it get louder in here? It sounds like it got louder in here. But we didn't change any settings. Things are getting rowdy up here at Parker, Benner, Kent, and Wayne.
Okay. That's all coming from the draft table behind us.
People are going to start fighting over draft cards. So the spreading seas he just has on the battlefield to represent that it's an island, but it was a tower underneath it.
If you can see under the phone showing the life totals, you can see the edge of the tower that he
so he
targeted with the spreading seas.
He has 8 mana available right now.
Yeah, a lot of players, instead of keeping the spreading seas on their land, they'll just keep the spreading seas to represent the land and take the land off the field.
It's not technically legal as far as tournaments are concerned, but it's fine.
Dallas fetching up to Temple Garden.
Yeah, tapped, of course, because 1 mana at this point is not going to make a difference unless he had another Abundant Growth or something like that. Got 2 Fury. Oh, he does have another Abundant Growth. I didn't see he played it untapped. He drew another Abundant Growth. Yeah, these 4-color decks literally have everything in their deck to replace itself except for the Evoke Elementals. But, I mean, even then, if he's playing like the Ephemerate versions, it's so good. Just about against everyone but Tron. Although combo actually does really well against it, like Belcher and Grinding Station combo.
I don't see what Dallas exiled there for.
That is just a bundle of Blair. It's going to cast a large Ballista, 4, which can be hit by those Furies, but it's a Glare Elemental. Perfect. He's got that 3rd Abundant Growth. He's going to fetch for a basic with a Prismatic Vista and get an Abundant Growth again. God, so he has to get something. He can't cast Fury this turn. He can evoke Fury, exile like a Fury, but I mean that doesn't stop any of this. He's gonna kill the Ballista, but I mean he's gonna take 4 off the Ballista. Ooh, this is pretty rough for the 4-color player.
That was a John Cena Elemental.
He drew a Ragavan, so he's got land, or 2 Furies and a Ragavan. So I think this Ragavan's probably just going to be evoked through with a Fury. Because, I mean, at this point, he has to get that Ballista off the battlefield or he dies the following turn. Because he can pump that Ballista twice. I mean, he wouldn't die immediately, but yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to pump that Ballista twice. It would be a 6/6. He can hit him for 6, then he can ping him for 6.
9.
Tron's going to go ahead and untap.
Surprising, mono green Tron, still resilient as usual. Even with all the hate printed recently, especially Beseiju.
I mean, some lists are playing 2 of in the main anyways.
Yeah, but that's just a hedge them in the mirror.
Sure. What also is really good against like the hate pieces against them. Oh, he's got Ugin in his hand. He drew it Ugin. Ugin. So if he casts that Ugin, it goes down to like by 1 and kills all of his abundant growths. He's not gonna do that. He's just gonna plus that Karn though.
Chooses to exile a Sacred Foundry.
So he's gonna go ahead and hard cast that Fury, deal 4 to that Karn. But I mean, geez, at this point, he's just gonna kill that Fury with Karn.
And Karn is still in restart the game range.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna do that though. Looks like he drew a Beseiju.
Actually, Corey right now could cast Ugin, -5 Ugin, get rid of all the abundant growths and the Fury.
Yeah, I mean, he should have saved that force for a bigger hit. But, I mean, at the same time, he had no idea that Corey already had the Tron lands in his hand, even a backup of the tower. That's why he baited that tower out early. Corey's been on this deck for quite some time, so he knows kind of like the inner workings of what to do against decks that are bringing in any form of hate. He's going to go ahead and down tick on that Fury. No surprise there. But I have a feeling we're going to see, Ugin. See if he does the -1 thing. He's just blessing. At this point, it doesn't even matter. It's totally fine just dealing 3 every turn. Looks like Dallas top decked the land. Yeah, that's going to do it. Oh no, it was a Lanky Bolt.
Corey takes the game. Vince match 2 games to none against Dallas Robinson in 4-color control. Corey on mono green Tron.
We're going to go ahead and see if we can get a second match up here in this round 2. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, we're going to go to break real quick. And if we don't find anyone, it might be a little while before we get to round 3. But this will be round 3 of 5 coming up. Or if we can find another match going, we'll see what we can get on stream.
And correct, yeah, that Fury did need to be in exile, not in the graveyard, along with the other cards exiled by Karn, liberated. But as Mike said, we'll be back in a few moments if we have a match. If not, we'll be back for round 3.